Alright friends, today we're going to be making a monochromatic self-portrait. The word monochromatic has two parts, mono and chromatic. Mono means one, chromatic means color, so that means one color. Now it looks sort of like I used yellow, but I pinky promise that this is actually a light green. Okay, so I use different shades and tints of the color green. So my monochromatic self-portrait is in green. You might choose to do a purple, so you could use these two purple markers. That looks like a purple, maybe a light purple, dark purple. Look at that one, beautiful. Okay, so you get the idea. You're going to pick a color and then find other options that are in that same color family. So they might be darker, they might be lighter. Okay, so monochromatic again means one color. For my monochromatic self-portrait, I'm going to be choosing green as my color. So I'm going to try and find all different shades and tints of the color green. I chose green because it is my favorite color. Okay, so I got some dark green, some light green. Let's see, I'm gonna do a couple more colored pencils. Look at that, look how beautiful. Okay, so once you pick out your colors, then you can go ahead and start your drawing. The drawing guide, steps 1 through 6, you are going to be doing with a marker. Yes, you heard me correctly, a marker. There's no need to start with a pencil and worry about erasing, okay? We are just trying to get this done today so I can see how well you follow directions.
With a marker. Step 1 is draw you for a face, so here we go. Number 1 of my directions was to draw big, okay? Step 2, add ears, neck, and shoulders. All right, I'm gonna put my ears on the side of my head. Here's my neck. You'll notice that this guy says, no tiny skinny necks, okay? We don't want little tiny stick necks or else our head will fall off.
Okay, honestly, I could not stand that any longer. You get the point. You are 6th graders. You know how to follow a step-by-step direction guide. At least I hope you do. It's very self-explanatory. But the next part of our assignment is going to be to color this bad boy, okay? So since I outlined with marker, the only other thing you're allowed to use a marker for in this project is to give some kind of pattern or design in your background. If you do not want a pattern on your shirt or a design in your background, then you are done with markers. You are not, and I'll repeat it,
you are not going to be coloring with markers, okay?
You're going to be coloring with colored pencils and crayons, okay? So you're just doing the drawing or the outline in a marker and the rest in colored pencils. I am going to use this other color or this other shade of green to give my shirt some stripies. I'm going to do some diagonal stripes on my shirt. Beautiful, so stylish, okay? You don't have to do a pattern on your shirt, but if you want to, you can do it with a marker. So now that I'm done with my markers, I can go ahead and put those back in the basket. Now, with your colored pencils and crayons, you are going to try your best to color this in, okay? One of your requirements on your rubric is to make sure your coloring is not sloppy and scribble-scrabbly. Okay, so the best way to do this is to hold your pencil or your crayon, very lightly, okay? So I'm gonna color my face with this color, okay? So what you're gonna do is, you can see just how my hand is holding this. It's not holding it like a pencil, okay? That makes you wanna push down harder. I'm gonna hold it lightly, and I am going to start to color in my face. Oh, hello there. It's me, the voice in the sky. I sped up this video intentionally so that we don't waste all of your time in art class of you guys watching me coloring my own self-portrait. But as you will notice, I am holding that crayon or colored pencil very lightly the whole time. Yes, it looks like I am scribble-scrabbling, but you know the difference between scribble-scrabbling and coloring nicely, okay? So I am coloring nicely. One thing to remember when you are coloring nicely is to pick a direction and stay in that direction. I know that this video is supersonic sped up, but I went from left to right when I'm coloring this section in my hair. Besides from staying in the same direction, so either left to right or up and down or diagonal, you can pick any direction as long as you stay in that direction. So if you go up and down, you also don't want to go side to side because then it will start to look scritchy scratchy, scrabbly. Okay, since we outlined our drawing with a marker first, the colored pencils and crayons go over top of the marker really easily, so you don't have to worry about coloring around your eyes or around your nose. As you noticed, I just colored right over top. This makes it easier and it is quicker. Beautiful. The goal for today is to finish this completely. Okay, I know that might not happen, okay, but that is our goal. I have faith that we can finish this today, okay, as long as we're working very hard and following that rubric that I gave you. Alrighty, let's get to work.